if, as Zach says, that science doesn't support naturalism, what price supernaturalism? Hey! Most of this debate has been about epistemology. Can you just get this going? Wonders of science. So, I may have given a wrong impression earlier when I was asked what I believed about whether the universe had an origin or what it might be. You can believe what you like, because that's the area we don't know. That's the area for hypotheses. You can be a multiverse believer, or a big bounce believer, or you can be even coming back into favour that the universe is eternal, might never have started. So this is where you apply belief, where we don't know. But the idea of science and the idea of research, like Zach has just been doing with his evolutionary genomics, is to solve that problem. Is to test these hypotheses and to discover what we should consider to be known. Now, I accept that science is provisional. What we know today may be slightly better tomorrow. We don't disprove things anymore. We disproved the ether, we disproved phlogiston hundreds of years ago, but now scientific discoveries make improvements. Our models get better. And so we can consider, to all intents and practical purposes, what comes out of science is a known. I don't have to believe that if I put my foot out here and lean on it, gravity will make me step forward. It's a known. Right, so how do we do epistemology? It's actually the study of how we know things. And the journey towards knowledge starts with a question. We've talked about the question of origins, for example. We come up with a guess, a hypothesis, and the hypothesis must include a prediction. It must say, if this hypothesis is true, then that should be the case. Okay? The next thing we do is we construct an investigation to test our hypothesis. And that requires some deep thought. This required some deep thought. That requires some deep thought. Thought is good. Logic is good. I'm not against philosophy. It's valuable. That's where we use it. Okay? But at this stage of the journey towards knowledge, belief is available. You can believe what you like. It's free. The next stage is to carry out the experiment that we've designed, gather the observations, repeat them, and I could say something about what repeatability means, but I won't waste your time now. And from that, we can eventually draw our conclusions. And at this stage, what we're looking for is a match. We're looking for whether the prediction was right or wrong. That doesn't require a great deal of reasoning and logical thought. It's a match. Is this an ace? Is that an ace? A machine can do it. And so, when we've found a match, we've inspected and we've found a match between the prediction and the conclusion, what we've got can be considered to be a known. And at that point, belief ceases to be necessary. So, the believers have dropped out. Up here, they haven't done the investigation and collected the observations and drawn the conclusions. They've got stuck. And the reason they got stuck is because they've constructed a belief system which is untestable. They're saying that God can't be observed. God is uninvestigable. And this, for those of you who like a bit of philosophy, is what is known as an ad hoc fallacy. It's a claim intended to support another claim, to prop it up and prevent it from failing. Okay? So, what we've got now is a gap between belief in the untestable and tested knowns. That gap is the incompatibility gap between God and